Guess what we're doing? We're gonna make Pokeball Dog Treats. Okay, let's get to it.
We're going to the Snow Dogs.
So yes, we really are making Pokeball Dog Treats. This is going to be a little bit different of a recipe. We're actually going to use something I've never used before in a recipe. So let's hope these turn out okay, because we're trying something new. As always, you guys, if you want to see more of our treat videos, there will be a link down in the video description below and up in the cards above where you can see all of the other awesome treat videos that we have done. And if you would like to leave a suggestion for a treat video we should do next, leave it down in the comments below. Let's get to making some treats. The first thing you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 350. Don't forget that. First, we're going to take a small bowl and combine all of our wet ingredients. So we have 1 cup of water, room temperature water, I should say. Wait, you want some water? It'll be amazing! Is that the best water you ever had? You really are gonna lick the water bowl. Don't lick the flour. Come here, Shelby. Wanna try some water? Shelby's like, I'm not falling for that. 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 1/2 cup of unsweetened organic applesauce. All right, now we're gonna mix these wet ingredients together just a little bit. Does it smell amazing? Does it smell like coconut egg water soup? Next, we're gonna take 2 cups of oat flour and 1 cup of coconut flour, which smells amazing. You wanna smell that? Oh my gosh, you'd probably totally eat that just like that, huh? Whoa, this smells really good. Is that, okay. You can lick the, would you like to lick some coconut flour? How about you, Shelby? Shelby? Shelby's like, I want finished treats, okay? We're going to whisk those 2 flours together. After you've whisked your flours together, we're going to slowly add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and mix it together. Want help? Oh, it's like soup, huh? Now to be sure your dough is done, take some out, and if it doesn't stick to your hands and it forms pretty good balls, that's pretty good dough right there. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. You want to try some? It smells so good. You want to try some? Oh my goodness. How about you? Oh my goodness. How about you, Shelby? Shelby, come here. Shelby's like, bring it to me. Try some? Oh, you would try some of that? She seems to like it. All right, let's keep going. Now we're gonna take some of this dough and we're gonna roll it out using my awesome Joseph rolling pin, so I can roll it out to exactly 1/4 inch. It has the little things that come off here so I can make it exactly what I need it to be. And we're gonna get this to about 1/4 inch. If your dough gets a little bit sticky, see like it did here, you can just add a little bit more oat flour. Once you have it rolled out, we have our little round ball cutter, because we're making Pokeballs, and we're just gonna cut these out into circles. And there you go. They're 1/4 inch thick. We're gonna put them on our cookie sheet and we're going to bake them in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then you can actually just shut your oven off and let them cool in there, and that'll make them nice and crispy. There's the base of our cookies. Now it's time to pop these in the oven. So as I said, we're actually gonna be doing something quite different in this video. We're gonna use fondant, dog safe fondant, to make the colors of the Pokeball. And I got this from Pastries for Pets. I'll put a link down below. We're not affiliated. They didn't sponsor the video. I found it. There's also places you can look online that can show you how to make your own fondant, but I bought this stuff and I figured, what the heck, let's try it. Also from the same website, I bought all natural food coloring. I have black, I have red, and I have white. I don't know why, because the fondant's white, but apparently I wasn't thinking when I ordered it. But all this food coloring is all natural food coloring. So according to the directions on our bag, we need 1 cup of our fondant powder, and then 2 tablespoons of water. And now we need to mix it until it's all moistened. It says once it's mixed to go ahead and form it into a ball. And then we're going to be adding a little bit of rice flour to it if it sticks to our hands too much. It's pretty think we might have got it. I'm probably gonna have to make a little bit more of this, but I didn't want to make too much my first try because you guys are actually seeing my first try doing this. I'm actually gonna try rolling this out pretty thin. So I've discovered two things. One, I don't have a ton of patience, and two, this fondant is a little bit more difficult to work with than I anticipated, but Jamie came and helped me, so I think we're gonna be able to pull this off, hopefully. So to get the fondant to actually stick on the cookies, we have to use something to bind it together. I'm very lightly going to frost these with a little bit of cream cheese, and that way the fondant will have something to grab a hold of. Okay, so now that Jamie has helped me with the fondant, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these little circles that we've cut, and we are going to put them on the cookies. So we'll do a half of a white, I can tell colors for real, and a half of a red. And look, it's starting to look like a Pokeball. It's starting to look like a Pokeball. Now we've got to work with black, which means we have to make more because somebody ate the little bit that we made. I bet you can't guess who it was. That's what we get for not paying attention to you. Alright, so this is going to be the white center. We actually used a cap to cut them that size. So this is what they're going to look like when they're finished. We cut out a little black circle of fondant and the little white circles that I showed you and made little black lines, and now you have an actual Pokeball. There is the actual Pokeball. And so you can see they're dimensional. They turned out pretty cool. Now we're gonna have to see if the dogs like them. So there we have our finished product. And now we're going to see if the dogs enjoy them. Now I know that not everybody that makes these is gonna have access to the fondant, but like I said, there are recipes you can look up online for how to make your own fondant at home. Another thing you can do if you really want to is you can actually use cream cheese and just paint them. You can paint the white, paint the red, paint the little black line in the middle with just a little bit of, I use whipped cream cheese when I do cookies like that, so that's another option if you're looking for something different other than fondant, but we had to use the fondant because, I mean, come on, how cool is that? All right, now they get to try them. Shelby first, because she's the slowest. Here, Oakley, got it, got it, got it. Memphis, sit. Hey, nobody can see your face if you stand up there. You got it? Let's see, who's gonna finish first? I bet it's gonna be Memphis or Oakley. Oakley's is gone. Oh wow, Shelby, you even ate yours fast. Is that good stuff? All right, you guys, well, it looks like the Pokemon Dog Treats are pretty good. The dogs got to catch them all. They did a pretty good job. Let us know down in the comments below if you guys enjoyed this video. And again, like I said, for more of our treat videos, check down in the video description below or up in the cards above. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends to help us grow the audience. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. You ate it all, honey, you ate it all. You ate all the cookie. You can't have another one till later. You can have another one later. Yeah, I think they liked them because they're already ready for more.
Snow, come join us for an adventure. Lots of fun, lots of wars, won't you?